But when Danielle and Christy approached me about Connect Rugby League, I was like, wait a minute, you mean I can actually play the game? And that was just a shocking opportunity for me, because I honestly thought nobody would have cared to establish it, but Danielle sure did.
We all adapt and try and be the best parent and the best support that we can be. It's a tough journey at times.
That led to the founding of Connect Rugby League in 2022.
And were you a part of that?
I was the original.
When I am down and oh my soul so weary.
Oh my God, man, because I love it so much. My family was born around footy, massive fans of footies.
So you love the game and you want to play footy, but you have an intellectual, physical, emotional or social issue, and there's every chance you wouldn't be allowed. But that is slowly starting to change.
Raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas.
We have grown, like, kind of drastically in size. Like, now we've got a full-fledged team, although we do need to split up, as you can tell. Gotta represent my home team.
It is the Pirates.
Up the Pirates.
Danielle has 2 adult children with special needs, and she understands how that can not only isolate them, but their families as well.
I don't know, it sort of gives me a purpose in a way. It makes me more driven to make a difference, and if you can make one person feel great about what they're doing and in their life, then I think it's a pretty good job done.
But that job has been a journey of acceptance and understanding. And like anything worthwhile in life, it hasn't been easy.
When we first started, I suppose we did a pilot back in 2022. There was only 5 players, and we were off on a side field on a Sunday morning, and even though we weren't isolated, in my mind I sort of felt like we were a bit segregated. I just sat there in hope.
No, I won't be afraid. No, I won't be afraid. Just as long as you stand by me.
2 of our local clubs took up the challenge, Kawana and Noosa, both determined to try to make a difference.
Well, yeah, that's what the whole reasoning behind this league is about. It's to promote rugby league in the disabled community on the sunny coast, which prior to 2022 hadn't been done before.
I suppose I just sort of fell into it. We wanted to provide the opportunity for everyone to be involved. And then, yeah, Danielle was looking for some help and a coach, so I threw my hand up and just dove in.
Remember both hands and use our names.
Before you know it, after a week or 2, you're just attached and there's no letting go.
Yes, Ash.
Wait a minute. Can you just pass it back, please?
Yeah, we'll
Obviously, we do put up posts up on Facebook, and when they have been here at training or when they've been here the games day, and there's always messages come through in the back end, you know, my son had, or my daughter had a really good day, or there's a little comment underneath tagging their son or daughter.
Whenever you're in trouble, won't you stand by me? Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand now. Stand by me. Stand by me.
This all ability space is such a key area in our community that hasn't had the love traditionally, I feel. and taking away that stigmatism for our junior members, our senior members, our committee people, our just general punter around the club. I just feel like it's a really important thing for us to be doing.
It just removes the blinders, the barriers of societal problems, and exposes, you know, the social dynamic that we have amongst each other, and it just exposes the flaws that our system has for people like us.
To dream the impossible dream.
I think it's more having a crack. I just thought to myself, I want to become that person. I want to become a Dolphin player. I really, really do. Oh my God, it's another world. It's just great.
It can be very difficult trying to explain to people that sometimes your child doesn't want to go out, that they feel overwhelmed or overstimulated, and people have totally different perceptions, I think, of disability. Both of my children have invisible disabilities, so you can't actually see that that there is something under the surface.
What you see from a distance and when you get to know them, it's totally different. You want to break those personalities down and let their personalities shine, and these games like this and these opportunities enable that to happen.
The opportunity we're talking about is a game at KO Stadium, the home of the NRL Dolphins.
Probably one of my biggest moments, like for myself so far, because I feel like that we're really making headway for our players, and it's nice to have them feel like special going out onto the stadium and the Dolphins actually making space for us to do so.
Yeah, I just thought, yahoo! Let's go! Yeah, let's go! Yeah! Come on, George, let's go! And then they all go on field, and we're all making the crowd go wild. It's just great, actually. Yeah, I know, but I smile on my door.
You know, honestly, I had never been inside KO Stadium prior to Saturday. But yeah, KO is a decent stadium.
Being out there and being in that space, I think a lot of people say, oh no, you can go to the back paddock or out on the outer fields, but I think if we can give them their time to shine too. We've done this now a couple of times now with Danielle's Connect Rugby League group, so we'll continue to do that and got some other plans down the track as well.
That's great. Some of the boys that are coming out to warm up, we see it certainly good.
Well, obviously, scoring tries is magnificent, but what's really surprising is seeing all these people, like, they don't really fill up the stadiums, but it's just heartwarming to see people who care about disabled people and their passions, especially on a personal level.
I personally have a real passion for this all-ability space. I had a little nephew named Phoenix who had some health complications and passed away when he was quite young. And I wish there'd been programs like this around for him.
What means to me is that looking around everywhere, things are, and where the try lines are, like when you're running down a whole field, it's really good.
or they admire the efforts we all put in and like the community we're building. Because like we got to remember, like we've only got each other to rely on during the games. So yeah, it's important to build that connection, build that friendship, like with any sporting team.
And one of the most rewarding things I have ever done in my life, to be honest. It's really heartwarming, and it's really nice seeing them out there enjoying themselves, and the banter, the competition, and everything else that goes with it.
Oh God, thank you, man. I want to debut right now. I thought to myself, you know what? I want to become the hammer. I want to become booster and the relay and stuff like that. I want to become them, you know. And look, I am, mate. Wearing dolphin shorts and the t-shirt, you know. Not a dream here, man.
Chris Patterson from Bamboo Projects, he is our co-coach, and they've actually taken us out on their All Abilities boat a couple of times. They create such a team environment, and how the participants and their families then become part of a little community, and you all, I guess it creates that sense of belonging for everybody.
In the arms of the angel, fly away.
Oh, probably just the smiles and the laughs and stuff, and yeah.
Yeah.
It's good, isn't it, Bradley?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Definitely one of my favourite things to do is get these lads out. So it's fun playing footy, but this is just like our relaxed time. So
how did you get involved?
I had a lot of struggles with my own mental health, and getting out in the water really relaxed me. So I thought, well, surely other people benefit from it. And so started with a little boat, and then I met a guy in a wheelchair, and he said he'd like to get out one day. So I said, oh, we're going to build a wheelchair accessible boat just for you.
Rugby League.
Oh, you're interviewing me now?
Yes.
Oh, have you got any money in this wallet?
No, fine. Got it, fine.
Oh, there's a microphone?
Yes, really.
Oh, yeah. So thanks for having me out in the boat today, Bradley. I really enjoyed myself.
Yeah.
A little bit of wind around, but the rain held off, so that was great, wasn't it?
Then Rugby League, why? With us, done me.
Oh, yeah. Sometimes when we come out here, we collect all the rubbish and we go clean all the waterways up to keep them nice and clean, don't we?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like when you're in an environment where we all go through the same thing, you just sort of, you can relax, and you know there's no judgment there.
I actually wouldn't want to sing a little bit of that song for me, would you?
You want me to sing it with you? Yeah. Ready? 1, 2, 3. You walk with a storm, hold your head high. Be afraid.
Ashley's love for football came about from her dad, who sadly passed away 2 years ago. She's the only female in the team.
She loves it, and I don't know, she's just more confident, she's more social, she's got some friends there, and she just loves football, so it's fantastic, yeah.
Ashley's passion for the game and her personal growth through Connect Rugby League has inspired people like Chris to help sponsor the program.
It's a community of kids, you know, being able to catch up and the mateship and the banter. It's that's probably the best part for me, is going to the games and watching them, the talk, they talk to one another, and and they're so passionate. They're so insanely passionate about rugby league.
Come on, Geordie. Cheer him on. Okay, come on, two more at least. Come on. Another one. Come on. Hold your posture.
When you put that jersey on, what does that feel like?
It feels like home. It feels like no matter where I go, I can just look at that Pirates badge and just say, this is my home, and I will fight for it and I will defend it with my life.
end of the day, they're all mates, and that's what all rugby league's about. Doesn't matter which team you're on, we're all playing the game we love. They're playing the game they love as well.
How's it going, Lockie? How's the game going, mate?
That was a tough run.
Tough run?
Okay, so what if we go to the line and I'll try and attract the defenders, pull the space in, and then I'll give it to you when you're in space. Hey, just run onto that ball into space.
Listen up, you win the game, you finish the game. You can't scream, the little cup power of the little stop.
Yeah, and they know the game. They just sort of the game. The information that they know about the game is phenomenal. So they're true followers of the game, and they appreciate it for what it is.
How many tries did you score, mate?
Oh, don't.
How many?
Don't.
You know what? I want to become a star. I want to become a footy star, and then I just go for it. Yeah, it's been great actually.
The crowd, the players, everyone was just right behind him, and yeah, I can tell that they felt it as well.
Well, it just brings Queenslanders like us together, you know. It's been our state sport, it's been our state's main sport since, what, the 80s? Since the Maroons just came about.
They're pretty passionate, aren't they?
Oh, they're unbelievable. I remember the first game we sort of arranged, the Broncos were playing up here a couple of years ago, and Corey Oates was one of the players playing. He was on the wing. One of them was getting stuck into him and saying, "Stay on your wing, they keep coming in." And he's going, "What's going on here?" Oh, it's this, and the passion for the game is phenomenal.
Let's go!
I don't think a lot of the NRL teams realise that those kids with needs are probably some of their biggest supporters. You know, when they're playing bad, they still think they're playing great, and that's a true supporter, and I think that's something that's really special.
To be able to put something like that together, it's very gratifying. You know, it's old saying it's better to give than to receive. And I think in years to come it will get bigger and bigger.
Use your mind, come on. Good. That's one set of 5. Come on, push another set of 5. Come on, up we go, and again. Come on, keep going, come on. And again.
You just feel like that something's finally changing with everyone that we have around us and our own little community. It's really going to make a difference long term.
In your heart, and you'll never walk alone. You'll never walk alone.
Some people aren't able to do many things, and that's okay, because it's not much we can do about it. We were just born this way. And rather than try to fix the problems for us, we want you to accept us with our flaws, with our, disabilities and all. Because if we have come to accept ourselves as disabled people, why can't the rest of the world?
I think good, Mum. Yep. It's really good. Proud of you.
Yes.
Okay.